Hi, I'm Mark Richmond from Chef Knives To Go. I want to talk to a customer of mine up in Canada. Sent me an email and had a problem with his saya fitting a knife that he didn't buy at the same time. And this doesn't work on all, as a fix for all knives with sayas that don't quite fit. But in this one case, I think this will work. I've done it many times before for sayas that are just close to fitting but not quite. So you'll see here I have this is a bunka knife, and I'm gonna try to fit it into this saya, and you probably can't see this, but the blade is covering just barely, just part of the hole right here. So the way to address this pretty easily is to remove just a little bit of material right here. That will allow the blade to slip into the saya a little bit more. It'll clear the hole, and then the pin will go through. So the easiest way to do that would be to remove this material, if there isn't a lot of it, is to either use a small saw or a Dremel, or in this case we're going to do a low-tech solution, which is just sand it. If you have a wood file, a small hand wood file, that would work too. All kinds of ways you can remove this material here. So all I have is some 100 grit sandpaper, and this is just a wooden block that I have in the office. You don't have to use a wood block, you could use something else, but piece of wood's usually pretty cheap, and you can probably find a suitable replacement for this kicking around in your house. So to make a sanding block out of this, you just wrap the sandpaper around the block, and what this does is it gives you a little extra leverage and gives you some angles so that you can get into this little corner here. So that's all I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to work my way down. Take your time, take a break. It'll take a couple minutes to do. I would probably go back and forth, maybe if you want to count them, you know, you could do 50 to 100 times, and then put the knife blade back in there and check to see if the pin will go through. And eventually you will sand away enough of this material so that that pinhole will work. Okay? Thanks a lot. If you have any questions, give me a call or send me an email, and I'll be happy to try to help you get your saya fitting properly. Thanks a lot.